Hey there, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm glad you snuck in here because we're fixing to do something really cool. I like my Instapot and I use it occasionally to cook like a roast or something in it. But I'm going to tell you what, if I didn't have an Instapot for anything else, I would like it for cooking boiled eggs. So I'm going to do a video, and it'll probably be a pretty quick one, showing you what I do when I boil my eggs in the Instapot. I sometimes just have a single layer, sometimes I stack them up. And you can use the freshest eggs that you've got. You won't believe it. They peel without tearing the whites or anything. It's just fabulous. So let me get everything situated and I'll bring you right back over here with me and show you the eggs in the pot and how I set them. Now I do my boiled eggs 3 minutes of pressure on high. I let it naturally release for 3 minutes and then I take the pressure off. I release it myself. Then I run cold water over them. But we'll do that in just a minute. Let me get the camera moved and I'll show y'all what I do. Okay, I ordered this little trivet or basket, whatever you call it, off of Amazon, and I don't remember what it's called, but you can look up accessories for the Instapot. I like it because of the silicone handle, because when they're done, I can pick it up and take it over to the sink and run water on it. Now I'm going to put in here 1 cup of water. You always want water down in the base pot. And then I'm going to put my eggs down in there. I'm going to put my lid on. Close it. Now I'm going to choose manual because I want to adjust my cooking time, and I'm going to go down to 3 minutes, and when the pressure builds up, let me see if I can. I punched the manual button right here and I adjusted my time. It was 3 minutes right here, and so now it's telling me that it's on. And when it gets to 3 minutes, it'll, I think it'll beep. I don't really remember. But I know that when it gets through, it'll let me know. And I will let it manually release. And it'll start counting down here. And let me know when it gets to 3 minutes. And then I'll come up here. And I've got this on sealing. I'll move it over to venting. And I'll let all the steam vent out. And then I'll open it up and show you the eggs. Okay, it's reached its pressure. And it has naturally released, and so now I'm going to release the vent, the seal. Let me see if you can see the seal right here. I'm going to release this. Okay, the eggs are boiled, and I'm going to take them over and run some cold water on them, and then I'm going to peel a couple and show you what they look like. Okay, here's our little basket of eggs that I've boiled in the Instapot. And I'm just going to put them down in the sink and just let a little bit of cold water run on them. And all that's for is to cool them down enough that I can handle them. Put me down a piece of paper to catch my eggshells, and I'm going to go ahead and peel one and show you. Now these, I just bought these eggs yesterday. And this peeling is coming off like, you know, I like to have eggs a week or so if I'm going to boil them on the stove. But my peeling's just peeling right off. Without tearing my eggs up. I'm telling you, I'd have this Instapot just for eggs if that's all. I've peeled a couple of them, so I can show you how well it does. See, they're not torn at all. And that's how they work every time. I do manual, I set it for 3 minutes, and then I release it for 3 minutes. Then I finish releasing it if the pressure hasn't come off. I run some cold water on them, I peel them and use them. So if y'all have an Instapot that's just sitting in the cabinet and you're a little bit afraid to do it, or you haven't tried it, or whatever your excuse is, that's what it is, it's an excuse. Get that thing out and use it. I made one of the best corned beef roast, or whatever you call those corned beefs. Oh, it was good. Anyway, I did it in the Instapot. I'm going to get on with these eggs and finish peeling them, and then we've got something good coming up that I'm going to make, and I'm going to video it here in a few minutes where y'all can see what I do with these
thank y'all
boiled eggs.
so much for coming in the kitchen again and sitting down and listening to me ramble and blab while I did boiled eggs in the Instapot. I appreciate every one of the views. I appreciate the subscribers. This is a fun new hobby for me, and I'm having a ball with it. And I'm getting to document the things that I cook for my daughter and granddaughter and anybody else in the family that wants to watch and see what's going on. So they'll have Nana's method and Mama's method for how I cook the food they've enjoyed. So y'all come back and learn my recipes to add to your recipes, where you can get that good food on the dinner table and gather that family around for supper. Turn those phones off and visit with each other. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to make something good with these eggs, but I'm going to keep it a secret, so you have to log back in tomorrow or so and see what I did with them. Have a blessed weekend.